And we're live. Hello. Okay, so really quick update. My laptop that I'd switched back to after my other one fried, the internal Wi-Fi adapter fried as well. So now I'm left with a tablet. So things have been complicated. Things have been complicated. But I have a wish haul because I discovered that it has some pretty neat stuff that I wanted to see if it was actually good or not. And I figured I might as well just get some things and see what it's like. So I have a couple of different categories. I've got patches, stickers, some apparel stuff, a stuffed animal, a decoration, and then accessories. So 6 categories. And I'm not gonna open the packages on camera because I already did that just to make sure that everything was good and okay. And I honestly have to say, I am really happy with pretty much everything. I mean, there's a couple details here and there that are like, excuse me, what is this? But for the most part, it's all good. It's all good. The trick to Wish is, like, even with Amazon, you still have to do this. But the trick with Wish is you have to sit there and find the one with the most reviews, the best reviews, 4.4 out of 5 stars and above is what you generally, excuse me, what you generally want to look for. And, like, that's what you have to do with Amazon anyway. So, like, you have to sort through and find the one that fits your criteria and got the best price with the best reviews. And you generally want more than, like, for Wish, you generally want more than, like, 300 reviews because they can't have faked all of those then. So you end up finding the best product. You end up finding the best thing if you just look. It's like Amazon, but it's got a worse reputation for, like, I know some people have gotten some really shit things, but I can guarantee you that the reason they got those shit things was because they didn't look through carefully enough. You want to find the ones with the best reviews, the most amount of reviews, and also you want to find the ones with specific kinds of pictures. Like, if you just find one with the same picture in 3 different states of zoomed in or out, you're going to get shit. You're going to get a shitty product. And that's just what happens. You have chosen the wrong thing. You didn't look closely enough. You didn't research enough. And I have... I sat there for each of the items I got today. I ordered 18 items, but I've only got 17 here, and I've been putting off making this because I'm trying to get that last item in. It's a pair of earrings. It'll come in when it comes in. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I wanted to show you guys these. So, first of all, there's this little guy. This little Dragonite from Pokemon. He actually looks really cute. He's actually really soft. And one thing I've noticed is that he's got, like, all the official tags and everything. But some of the stitching is messed up. So I think what they did with this item was they went to, like, here, on his wing you can kind of see that the stitching is wonked, and then his little claws there are good, but then these ones aren't as good, and neither is little hand claw things. So you can kind of see it's, like, tucked in. So what I think they did with this was they went through and got the factory reject ones. You know, the ones that are not quality enough to sell at the actual, like, Pokemon Center in China or Japan or wherever. Because this feels like a real one. It's just got some errors here and there that would make it feel like a not real one, if that makes any sense. So, he's cute, he's soft, he's cuddly. I like him. He was, I believe, $2.90 with shipping and everything, because I took advantage of one of the discount things that it does. It'll sometimes... Also, that's another thing you want to look for, is, like, if there's that little blue box that says, you get a lower price if you put this in your cart within... Yeah. It gives you anywhere from, like, 10 cents to 70 cents off, I think. because I've gotten something down to like 75 cents off or something like that. Anyways, you get what I mean. So he's adorable. I love him. He's very soft. And if my yellow raincoat that I bought for my Halloween costume for little Georgie doesn't show up, which it's starting to look like it won't in time, then I have a backup costume in the form of being a Pokemon trainer. So I've had this for forever, and I have this guy now, so I can just put together an outfit, and there I'm a trainer. Woohoo. The next thing I got was a couple of patches, like, just some little, the mistake I made with these was that I didn't fully read the listing, so they're a bit smaller than I thought they were, but they're still really good, and I only paid, like, $2 for 10 of them, or something like that. No, that's what it was. It was $1, and it was a free item. Free. You know, the dollar shipping. But, they're just these little iron-on heart patches. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're just these little iron-on heart patches. And honestly, I'm going to use these in a craft project, because I make things. I make clothing, and I make stuffed animals, and I make things. So, these are actually really useful for me. The next patch I got was just a Welcome to the Upside Down, Barb. Everyone knows Barb. We all know and love Barb. If it could focus all the way. The only thing that I have to bitch about this is that some of the stitching on the lettering is connecting in, which doesn't look quite right, but I can easily fix that with, like, because the stitching that connects it in is loose, and none of the rest of it is. I can easily go in and just snip off the stray threads. And then the glasses are a little wonky right there. And that's the only problem with this, is that some things are out of place. Other than that, it's a fairly good patch. It's like, it's a little thin. It's a little thin and flimsy. But also, I only paid like $2 for it. So, I'm not... That's the other thing that pisses me off when I see a wish haul video, is they're all going, oh, but it's not this shirt that's... It's a knockoff. Usually, if you get a clothing item or something, it's going to be a knockoff. And you're not getting that $500 dress for $3. You're getting as close as they could within a cost budget. And I don't understand why people are expecting so much from, you know... Oh dear, something has gone wrong, I'm sorry. I just don't understand why people are expecting so much from something that's that cheap. You know, like, it doesn't make sense. Not to me, anyway. No, there's Disney in the background. I also got a... Sorry, I heard something. I also got another patch that I haven't even pulled out of its little baggie yet, but I was able to investigate it through the little baggie. Here we go. It's a fairly thick patch. Like, it's definitely thicker than the Welcome to the Upside Down one. And it says, I have to go. That's just generally my feelings about Earth right now. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in the United States anymore. Quite frankly, I'm tired of our president hating everything that I am. I'm really tired. I'm really tired. But, again, there's a minor error. This is supposed to go out and mirror the other side of the craft. But also, again, it was cheap. And again, it still looks okay. Like, the lettering is good. But that still looks okay. It still looks like an alien ship. It just looks like a different alien ship than the one it's supposed to be. I can't really complain, because, you know, I paid like $1 or something like that. And got it as a free item. And paid shipping on it, and that was it. So I don't understand people who say really awful negative things, like they're reviewing a shirt that they paid $500 for, when in fact they actually paid, $3 and got it for really damn cheap. I don't understand it at all. The next thing I got were some glow-in-the-dark shoelaces. And they actually, they're just standard shoelaces. They glow in the dark. They're kind of that lime electric yellow-green color that all glow-in-the-dark stuff is. Except for when it's, a different kind of glow-in-the-dark. But, that's the glow-in-the-dark green color. That's just what it is. That's how it looks. You all know how that looks. Glows in the dark. These are the only thing that came that smelled a little funky. And I suspect it's just the chemicals that make them glow in the dark. Did anyone else just hear that? I suspect it's just the chemicals that make them glow. So, those are cool. We're on to apparel, by the way. The other apparel item I got, I've actually tried this on. I just put it back in the bag because I didn't want anything to happen to it before I filmed this video. I bought this little alien crop top. It's got the little alien face on it. It's a little crop top. It's just, it's a crop top. And you might notice I like this. I happen to like the stripe pattern. The black and white stripes. I happen to like those. The only complaint I have about this, it's soft. You can't see through it. Hi, hello. You can see the light through it, but that's because it's light. But, I can't, unless I lean in really, really closely and look at the light, I can't see the camera through this. It fits me really nicely, except for, in the arms, where that's not stretchy at all. The rest of this is a really nice stretchy fabric. And then this is not. But, again, it's a cheap item. I got it for, I think this was $5, including shipping and everything. I think, maybe, possibly, not. I don't remember. I don't have it pulled up because I can't do that right now. But again, it was just a couple. It was not that expensive, and I can fix that really easily. I have a sewing machine. I can fix that really easily. I think what I'm going to do with it is cut off the little black strip at the sleeves and just do a basic hem and, just leave it at the stretchy material so that you can, because I have fairly big around arms. I am fatter than I should be, and I also got some muscle in there. So, but again, it's also non-American sizing, and I'm a fairly hefty American person. You can see, I'm chubby. I have got large breasts. I am a fairly hefty American person. And this is not made with American sizing. So the fact that this fits me at all, I'm damn impressed. So, that's good. And then, I think the next thing I'm going to go through is the decoration, because there's only one item from that group. And, I forgot these things. But, they're jewelry anyway, so, happy birthday, yeah. The next thing I bought was just, the standard glow-in-the-dark stars for the wall. My plan is to have them kind of, trailing up this area right here between the pictures. They're not my pictures. They've been here for ages, longer than I've been alive, probably. And I just want to have some glow-in-the-dark stars. These are just the basic glow-in-the-dark stars. It's a little different packaging, but it's just the same stuff you'd get in a store somewhere. And I think these were only $1. Because I think they were, again, a free item. Most of the stuff I was looking for was a free item. So, I just kind of was keeping myself to a challenge kind of thing, and it worked pretty well. The next thing up is going to be the stickers. And I bought some Totoro ones, some Ghibli ones. You can kind of see, some various characters in there. I did open the plastic that's wrapping these, but I didn't open the actual stickers. But, with this particular one, it was a set of 60 plus a bonus set of 60, so I've got 120 stickers here. And, they're just cute little stickers that go on like your laptop or your phone or wherever you want to put a sticker. It's a sticker. Where are you going to put it? Just put it in whatever, wherever. You know what I mean. And, yeah, they're just little Ghibli stickers. I think the picture looks a little dark, but also I think that is because they're transparent in some places, and they're kind of not completely opaque. They are a little hard to get off their stickery backing. And I don't think I'll be able to do this within a timely manner for this video. But, yeah, I think that the color of them is just going to depend on where you're putting them. If you're going to put them on, like, a black computer, of course the sticker picture is going to be darker. But, you know, they're just cute little Ghibli stickers. And the bonus set that you get is actually different. Like, I was expecting, you know, just repeats of the same ones, but that doesn't appear to be what happened. Because this one, there's a couple repeats in here, but this one focuses on Totoro and Soot Sprites. And these ones are Totoro and the kids and the mini Totoros and Cat Bus. So, you know, you get a fairly decent selection of stickers for what you... And I only paid like $1 or $2 for these. And then these are actually really cute too. I might keep these for something. Like, I might make a gift card, a greeting card, or birthday card out of that. I know some people who like Ghibli like that. Then there's these. I just kind of went and found stickers that I liked. And these ones are kind of, bohemian style. You've got a nice sun with some, you know, cool imagery on it. There's the moon, there's another sun. You've got a flower, you've got just various, like, peace sign, butterfly, love, hippie stickers. They've occasionally got something that looks like it might be a copyright strike if someone noticed. But that's like I believe that's the Grateful Dead skull. But yeah, it's just kind of like various things like that. There's a frog that reminds me of Homestuck. Because it's like the Galaxy World frog. I might give that to my stepdad because he likes frogs. Oh, this is one of my favorite suns from the whole thing. It's like got a nice stormy sea at the bottom. But yeah, they're fairly good quality. They're shiny and slick, and then they're fairly thick, and they come on this nice backing paper that I can't sit here and undo this with one hand in a timely manner while on camera. I'm sorry. But yeah, you just get a nice selection of stickers. I think this was the 40 count one, maybe? I remember I got one that was like 40 count, and I got one that was like... Yeah, this is definitely the bigger one. This is definitely the bigger one. These looked like they were professionally done. Like someone in a business made these. In a business. Like factory sort of setting made these. And then these ones are kind of galaxy. You can see from the front there's Miss Marilyn Monroe. And we all know and love her. And these ones are pretty cool too. They've got a couple that I personally don't like. But it's a randomized bag of stickers. Almost guaranteed there's always going to be one that you don't like. Or 2 or 3 or... There's going to be a couple you don't like. But like things like the lucky 4-leaf clover that's all galaxy themed, I really like that one. Again, there's a couple possibly copyright strike things here. YouTube, don't get rid of me, please. I like my channel. Um, I don't like that because I'm not a pot smoker. I don't. Y'all can do it. Y'all have fun. Do what you do, whatever. But it's not for me. Um, I was one of the ones who voted to legalize it in Washington, or in Seattle, at least. And I don't really care what y'all do as long as you're not hurting yourselves or others. So there's the stickers. Hold on one second. I have to rearrange again. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over again. Um, no, camera, don't fall. On to jewelry and accessories. I've got a couple of hair things, and this one came wrapped in a length of bubble wrap, which I thought was nice because, you know, it's just a precaution kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, you're making sure that it's going to be safe when it comes to me. If I could. That's the other thing that bugs me in witch haul videos is no one uses the little flap things. They just kind of like tear through and risk ruining the product and ruining their hands and stuff like that. This is just like a little silver hair clasp that goes, you know, in your hair. And it's got this like moonshiny quartz thing hanging down from. I don't remember exactly what stone's supposed to be. I think it's moonstone, which would make sense with the design motif thing. But you had the choice of gold or silver with this one, and again, I went through so many reviews to try and find the one that had the best reviews, and this was it. The hinge isn't all janky, and it clasps in nice and tightly, like you can kind of hear it going, boop. It's just an overall nice little piece, and I will enjoy wearing it, I think. Possibly in tandem with the alien shirt, because I'm like that. The next thing I actually bought two, because I couldn't decide which color I wanted, and these were only, I think, $1.80 each after the discount thing. And they're just these, little headbands. They go on the back of your head so that the stones are like lying on the back of your head, and then you wrap your hair around these parts. And so you just get this like nice sort of crown effect of your own hair, sort of doing that nice little ravel shape around it. Like, do you know what I mean? The ravel shape? I don't know what else. The curl around, I don't know what else to call it, but I really love the like rainbow oil slick kind of color where it's like purples and greens and blues, and you see what I mean? I just love that color scheme. I have a couple of different things in that color scheme, and I love it so much. And then this one, I really liked the light crystally blue. And I just thought they were really pretty. A couple of the stones here and there wiggle. But if you go in with like a pair of pliers or something, you can probably tighten those down. And again, it's not the kind of wiggle where it's like, oh, it's gonna come off right now. It's the kind of wiggle where it's like, oh, I just need to not yank on it and it'll be okay. But again, also, they're hair things that are really quite pretty for just like a little bit of money. And also, why would you yank on your hair things anyway? Like, you wouldn't go. You kind of want to treat these things gently anyway, because you never know if this could get bent out of shape, because even expensive ones do that. Like, I have a more expensive headband that I bought at a little boutique in Seattle called, like, I don't remember what it's called. But, like, this thing. And I cannot tell you how many times I've had to correct the shaping of some of the leaves. And this I bought for, like, I think it was $9. This one might have been the $8 one. I have another one that's like 9 or 10. And then these are $1.90 or $1.80 or $1.90, somewhere in there. I would have to look it up, and again, I can't do that right now. But these feel higher quality than this, just because the metal's thicker and heavier, and the stones are quite nicely wrapped in place so that there's like no obvious wires going across the front of them where they'd be displayed on the back of your head. So that's quite nice. Oh dear, this video is already like 26 minutes long, 25 minutes long, 25 and a half, something like that. The next thing up is a necklace that I personally really liked the look of. And it's just this little, like, it does smell a little funky, but mostly it smells like metal that's been enclosed in a space for a while after being freshly made, or freshly pressed into shape. It smells like metal. That's what it smells like. It's just this, like, cicada, however you pronounce it. It's an enamel bug, and I loved it actually really much. It's like, it is almost the length of my first finger, if you can see that. And its eyes are a little off from where they should be, it looks like. Like, this eye right here is a little more to the side than the other one. And again, I think that coming back to this guy, it's like a factory reject kind of thing. It wasn't quite the right quality to sell at full price. So Wish goes and, or whoever's selling them on Wish, goes and picks up the factory rejects and sells them. Makes some nice money off them. You know, because people like me, we don't, you know, people who don't mind a couple of mistakes here and there on their piece. Like, as long as it's not keeping the piece from being useful in some way, it's all good. Like, it's still a cool necklace. I still really like it. The next one up is another necklace, and it doesn't have a smell because it probably was not pressed into a package immediately. It's just like a little bird skull necklace. It's a metal bird skull. It's hollow in the back. It's not actually a skull, but it just looks like one. And I just really liked it. Again, I like kind of strange, kind of weird, kind of offbeat sort of things. And I don't know, I just really like this one. Fraying it from its packaging. From the rest of its packaging. The next thing I have to show you guys is a set of rings. And I've checked, these do fit me, but they're the rings for this part of the finger, not this part. So if you're expecting for this part, don't buy these. But they do fit nicely on the upper knuckles. So, you know, you get a nice, pretty set of, I think these are 11 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are 11, I think. 4. Oh, right, that one's okay. Yeah, so, because I have weirdly small fingers, I can also fit some of these down at the base of my finger. But that's not what these are for, so if you buy these, don't expect them to do that. They advertise them as all fitting on one hand, so I'm trying to do that real quick. Do you ever just have a song stuck in your head for like days and days and days and days and days? I have JT Machinima? Anyways, I have the Cuphead rap stuck in my head. So that's fun. It's actually a really nice one. It's one of my favorites from him. Here, let's fix that real quick. Put this at the bottom. Yeah, see, that one fits at the base of my finger. These fit there. But you just get this nice little spread of silver. And they're really pretty. You can see that they're actually really quite pretty. And then there's that one, which is... the theme of this seems to be moons and roses. Because there's 1, 2, 3, for 5 rose or flower leaf ones. And then 1, 2, oh goodness, like 3 that are moon based. And then the others are just like stone studded ones. Like that one too. So yeah, these are quite lovely. I like these ones a lot. My next haul is probably going to be a more in-depth review of types of rings, because I really like little finger rings like that. And then I have one more item, because I have been through 16 so far, and I didn't make this video long enough just yet. Even though it's half an hour long, I'm so sorry you guys are sitting through this. I know I'm boring. I know I'm weird. I know I sound funny. And we're just gonna keep going. Just keep on rolling. If I could get this open, that'd be great. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Oh, why did that fall? That wasn't good. My external hard drive just tried to fall. The cord hit something, so. Open. Yeah, this is probably going to be uploaded from the library or something, because I don't currently have a computer that can upload things. So the last item I have for you is a set of pins. And I mean like lapel pins or something. Because I really like I keep saying, I really like off the beaten path, weird stuff. And one thing you do have to watch out for on Wish is that they'll take a set of pins and try to sell them as individuals. And you really have to look closely at the listing. Because, yeah, again, these smell like the cicada bug necklace, wherein it's like fresh metal and enamel that was pushed into a package before it was done completely setting, and it just sat in the package or something. So it's a set of 4 pins, and this is one of my favorite ones. It's the first one. It's a tooth. I really liked the tooth. And then the other 3, the next one up is a brain. It's just a little blue brain, and I loved it a lot. And then it was a heart, and you can kind of see over here that one of those that's supposed to be green is now a light pale pink. Because, again, you're not getting perfect things, and I probably paid like $2 or $3 for these. I'm not gonna fuss. And then the last one is an eyeball. And it actually looks kind of like mine, which is part of why I really wanted this one. So yeah, that's my wish haul. Sorry. Talking for 33 minutes now, of course. Why not? So I am possibly going to keep you guys updated on these things. Just kind of keep you informed about how they're wearing, how they're doing, how they're holding up. Just make sure that, like, they're actually good products. I think if I still had my laptop, I could sit there and link all of them down below, but I currently can't do that. Because, again, my device, the internal Wi-Fi adapter on my laptop, which is right here, by the way, doesn't currently work, and my other laptop's hard drive is fried. I've contacted the company, we're trying to see if I can fix that. But, yeah, wish haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to chat at me in the comments, do so. I don't really ever have anyone doing that, and it would be nice to see if anyone's actually watching. Anyways, I hope you guys have a I hope y'all have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and have fun. Good night.